What's up everyone, John Rettinger from TechnoBuffalo here with an unboxing of the Palm Pre 2. This is a sequel many years in the making, but perhaps not the sequel people were looking for. This is a GSM unlocked version. Let's go ahead and break the seal. So the Palm Pre 2 is going to come in two flavors. Right now it has an unlocked version which will work with the AT&T's 3G network or T-Mobile's Edge network in the US. Only available unlocked and is going to cost you just about $500. There hasn't been any US carrier release on the GSM side. However, it's widely assumed that Verizon Wireless is going to carry the Pre 2 on the CDMA side. Go ahead and use the big old knife to break the seal here. Go ahead and hack on into that. Comes in a very big box, what I assume is going to be a small phone, and we'll run through all the specs here once I can dig it out. There we go. So that's not the most eco-friendly packaging. Here is the Palm Pre 2 box. We'll go ahead and push that off to the side. Let's go ahead and run through what to expect on this guy. So it's got very similar form factor to the Palm Pre and the Palm Pre Plus. 3.1-inch touchscreen, the resolution of 320 by 480. This guy does have WebOS 2.0. It's got a upgraded 1 GHz processor, 5 megapixel camera with LED flash, and it's got Wi-Fi B and G. No N here is anywhere to be found, unfortunately. You know, Palm made a fantastic operating system with WebOS. I think it's one of the best operating systems around, especially when it comes to multitasking. But it's hard to experience the goodness, if you will, of the OS when it's hampered by really crappy hardware. Like we saw, I believe, on the Pre and the Pre Plus. It was really last generation stuff that was released in a present generation market. So we'll see if the Pre 2 sort of fixes that and makes it a very enjoyable experience using an excellent operating system. Go ahead and peel off the little plastic sleeve here, see if we can do that. Which is always harder than it looks. If I can push this guy out. There we go. So Palm Pre 2. So there's a little bit of plastic here to break, and there is indeed. So we'll bust out the knife again and cut this open. Hopefully this is going to work. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and dig into this guy. I have not seen one of these yet in person. I will say, just right on the first bat, it looks very similar to the original Palm Pre. So a lot of people thought the Palm Pre 2 is what the Pre Plus should have been. Let's see what else we're going to get in the box. I do like Palm's packaging. You've got sort of that hard plastic shell. Lift it up, and you've got all of your documentation. Pull that back. I guess lift that thing up. And there should be some... There's another tab to pull. There should be some sort of accessories in there, which there are indeed. We've got... We can pull it out. Stereo headphones with mic. We've got a very small walled USB cable in there, which not want to come out. I'll fight for it. There we go. And we've got your micro USB charging cable, and that's about it inside of the box. Alright, so enough of the accessories. Let's take a look at the phone itself. Here is the Palm Pre 2, and on first blush it feels very similar to the Pre Plus. It's got the touchstone inductive charging back. Let's go ahead and slide this up and see what the keyboard looks like. Looks almost identical here to the older version. Let's see if it feels any different. The keys do have a bit more feel and throw to them. It's got sort of now the soft touch rubber side, so it's to be a bit harder to feel, and the screen, while evidently very dusty, is now made of Gorilla Glass. Let's go ahead and push that off. Let's bring in the Palm Pre Plus and see if you guys can tell a difference. If I pull off this plastic here, very hard to tell which one's which. Especially if I take them off camera, mix them up, and put them back. On first blush, you're going to have a hard time telling, other than maybe from a dust factor here, that this is the Pre 2. Really the way to tell is by that rubber lip around it. So I'm going to use this guy for a little while, let you guys know what I think. You know, we'll power it on and do the whole WebOS boot up and see what this thing looks like. You can sort of see me right there. Hello. It's got the mirror on the back. There's the camera. You know, let you guys know if this is going to be a worthwhile investment. It's certainly not a cheap phone to get since it is only available unlocked, but it doesn't tie you into a contract. So I know there are a lot of Palm fans out there. I'm John Rettinger from TechnoBuffalo, and I'll give you guys a tour of WebOS 2.0 in an upcoming video. Bye-bye. One thing I did want to show as this guy is booting up, we've gone sort of handy cam gorilla style here, is I want to give you guys a quick tour of the device, which I omitted in that first unboxing. So on the left hand side, we've got volume up and down, and the phone does feel very nice in the hand, that sort of round pebble-esque feel. It's quite nice, it's like it's prompting me to put in a SIM card. On the right hand side, there's the micro USB charging port. On the bottom, we've got microphone. On the top, you've got the profile switcher to make it go from vibrate to ring, and a 3.5mm headset jack. Anyway guys, now I really will see you in the next video.